overcoming fear. So we get so trapped in fear with everything. It's ingrained so deeply. It's crazy. And what comes up for you, there's always another layer, another layer, another layer. So this is about overcoming that, because the opposite of love is fear. It's not hate, it's fear. And you can't get into the love vibration, into the 5D, until you move through that fear. So we're going to do a Kriya for detox and purification. The monks were really big about that, like purifying yourself. They did the Vajra Vidaran one-on-one healings. And it was really good because they said, you know, that energy's here. And they're here. They gave me this. Yay! Wow. I know Maitreya is a teacher of mine, so they gave me that at the end of their tour. And Maitreya is the future Buddha, the planetary logo. So it's all the good that is coming to remind us of that. And the Vajra Vidaran was the green deity that was behind them. And they said, every time you take a shower, just visualize that over you, and the water is coming in and just cleansing you and purifying you, taking out all of your fears, all of your worries, all the miasmas, everything is just going down the drain. So it's a pretty powerful visualization. And I visualized it with, like, you know, light coats coming in the water, so it's just like a, you know, really healing shower. And you can do that every time you get in the water. So if fear and worry and stuff are coming up for you, there's a release here, just like pour this all over your head and let it go. Because fear, what is fear? Besides the opposite of love.
False evidence appearing real.
False evidence appearing real. False evidence appearing real. So something came up for me today, and you know, usually like fire signs they are like warriors. I'm not afraid of anything. On the outside, but on the inside, that fighting is part of fight or flight. So you really are, but it's like kind of hidden. And so I'll give you a prime example. When I was a little girl, I love my grandpa so much, and he was like my rock. That I held on to him so hard. I didn't expect to do this. Okay, so I would get up in the morning, and he would be out in his garden working, but he was so old, and I would be afraid if I didn't hear him that he had died. And I would go look for him. I would go look in every room, and then he'd go outside and look for him, and then I would hear him, and then I'd be okay. You know, I can go brush my teeth, some breakfast or something. And then this morning, I didn't hear this guy. God, it's really quiet. Oh, it's been quiet for like an hour. Let me see if his cars are here, because sometimes he's like opening Home Depot, right? So, his cars are here, and then I don't hear him, and I get that same feeling as when I was a little girl. And I went into every room and I looked for him, like, what if he had a heart attack? I mean, out of nowhere, this is crazy fear stuff, right? And then I go outside and I hear the blower. Like, okay, he's out there in the dark. But that's how deep it is. It's so deep. And there's always another layer, another layer, another layer. But the key is, can you get to the core of it? Because there'll be something before that. There'll be something before. Is my grandpa going to leave me and I'll be all alone? Yeah. Because death is not real. It's an illusion. It's an illusion. It's just a continuation of life in another dimension. And we're not always aware of that dimension. But it comes to us in different ways, right? Dreaming, little visions, memories. Tony has a great saying about death. Tell him your saying.
What's that? Oh, no. It was a really good poem I read a long time ago. It her
And
forever
so when
in
you
life.
when you think about like Tina's giving all of that love that she had for her grandpa, she's now a grandma and she's giving that to the kids. And the kids come around and she gives them candy and cookies and like they come up. Sophie walks out the other day and she says, GT, can I come up to your house and eat good food? And that's what Pa used to do, was give her good food all the time. He'd cook dinners and do stuff like that. So it's like, if you think about someone, they're not really dead. They're still, their energy is still with you.
They're always here. And they're always with us. And that's in our lineage, right? It's in our DNA. We're carrying it and we're carrying that through. And the fear, so that fear that you came in with, or that wound, it's something for you to work with in this lifetime. It's something for you to heal. And so we go through the ascension path, and as you go through the path, there's more awareness. There's more awareness. There's more awareness. And I can't tell you how many times people say, oh, I thought I healed that. Right? And what do? We just, let me just busy myself and go on with my day. Because I don't want to feel that. I don't want to cry in front of a bunch of students, right? I don't want to cry usually at like a restaurant. Because it'll come out. If you don't let it come out, if you don't feel that emotion, it's a huge lump in your throat, right? And what do? You try to swallow it and bury it. And you have to have the energy in motion. Emotion. Energy. I mean, why do you think we have a giant throat chakra bowl? It's the biggest bowl we have. Because we swallow it, right? And then you think about it. You swallow it, and then, it's lodged as a pain in your heart. Right? It's lodged as a pain in your heart. So the key to get through it is to feel it. You have to actually sit with it and feel it. And then after you move through that, you know that you'll get different signs and you'll hear from your guides, and they may even come to you, but it's like, the truth comes out. The truth is revealed, and you can come to like a 0 point and get some more balance. And we're really working toward balance.